Good morning, or evening, or afternoon, or whatever it is where you're at. My name is Anatoliana Chalisova, and this is Patriots Must Rise. Um, I am in the process of trying to figure out why the hell I was apparently shadow banned by YouTube. But that's neither here nor there. This this episode will be cut off about 10 minutes in. There's a link in the description for Rumble. You can see the rest of it on the Rumble feed, because YouTube's very sensitive. There are a bunch of snowflakes. But I'm calling this episode, "What the hell are we doing to our kids?" Because, well, it seems to be for pretty obvious reasons. My wife just read some headlines about college campuses protesting about tampons being taken out of men's restrooms. These are college campuses. Common sense doesn't seem to apply. Why in the hell would they be catering to some idiot's psychosis just because their feelings are hurt? They don't seem to understand that just from the economic point of view, if you don't have to provide something to somebody that doesn't use it, why in the hell spend the money? After all, ultimately, that's going to be your bill. You're the one going to school. You're the one that's going to be charged for all of these extra expenses. But instead, we bend over backwards to placate these snowflakes that seem to think that it's okay that people are marching down the street naked, banging drums, interrupting traffic, yelling, "We're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children." And then they backtrack because all of a sudden they are realizing, oh, that didn't go over very well. We're getting threats. Maybe we shouldn't have mentioned their kids. So they're saying it's a joke. No, we know it wasn't a joke because we've seen the textbooks. Okay, we've seen what's happening in the public schools. So what are we doing to our kids? And I'm going after the conservatives, because the conservatives are letting this happen. We actually created an environment where these people actually feel safe walking down the street threatening our kids. Just maybe it might be a good idea to revive the environment where they were afraid to say something so bold as "we're coming for your kids." After all, our children are the future of this country. And we certainly do not need a bunch of snowflakes that are afraid to get drafted by the very president that they voted for because his policies are that of an idiot. And then they end up getting on TikTok saying saying the ridiculous thing, you know how I know, and I quote, you know how I know that Gen Zers will not be drafted? The idiot actually said, because we just won't go. No, that's not how the draft works, idiot. Um, you go to jail, you get arrested, you go before the judge, and then he sends you off to combat anyway because that's your punishment. So, yes, if there is a draft and you dodge the draft, you're still going. That's what happened in Vietnam. That's what would have happened in Afghanistan and Iraq if they had the draft. But back then, Americans actually had enough pride to defend our country. That's what happened in World War II. So you might want to actually think about this. You don't have a monopoly on control in this situation at all. But Gen Zers seem to be so freaking entitled that they think that they can get away with such a bold statement. I'm okay with them being drafted because the ones that come out of the draft actually return home might become real people again. Like I said, if you want to finish this episode, there's a link in the description to Rumble. The Snowflake YouTube does not like my content most of the time. So if they actually allow you to see this one, the link in the description is for Rumble. Thank you.